What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 94, episode 94. Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Taco Tuesday. Make tacos, not war. You guys know the vibes already. We got a busy day in the MLB. You got 14 games on the slate. We're absolutely dialed in, I hope. Like we were yesterday, but we missed by one guy, Nolan Schanuel. We have not recorded. I missed you guys. We haven't recorded in about a week and a half. But, as you can see with the specs, it looks freaking great. It's a brand new laptop, and it looks amazing. Shout out to Lenovo. If you guys ever want to sponsor Juice, just hit me up. My name's Juice. Right there. See? Just hit me up. At Lenovo. Like I said, 14 games on today's slate. Of course, Taylor Ward homered already for the Orioles. That was the first game up. We got Orioles versus Rays in Tampa. We went ahead and skipped it. It says meh. Right there. Meh. Didn't trust anybody in those lineups. And sure enough, Taylor homered. And then Yandy Diaz doubled and scored a run. I was gonna go Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 1 as well. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's a good sign. The guys that we're thinking about are like, all right, locking in for Juice. Next game up, you got Reds versus Phillies in Philadelphia. You got Spencer Steer. 1 hit on the day for Mr. Spencer. He is 0 for 1 at the moment. And they are going into the bottom of the second. So he has 1 at-bat down. He needs to lock in. We just need 1 hit. Literally just 1 hit in one of these at-bats. Next game up, you got Guardians versus Tigers. We stayed away from this one. I was going to go Messick strikeouts, but we stayed away. And then we do have Chase DeLauder. 1 home run on the day on the home run slip right here. See it? DeLauder, Varsho, and Teoscar. DeLauder is 0 for 1, but let's see, where's he at? Kider Montero from Tigers has given up 4 home runs to lefties this year so far. I think in this next at bat that DeLauder gets, he needs to take him yard. We want him to take him yard. That would be great. Mets versus Nats. Next game up. We got a big old skip right there. We're going to fade that game. I don't trust any of those bats, just like I don't the Orioles and the Rays, but that kind of bit us in the butt. We're skipping that game, going over to the Jays versus Yankees. The Jays versus the Yankees. You got Dalton Varsho, lefty, going against Will Warren. He has good numbers. He is 2 for 2, 2 home runs against Will. I was gonna throw. Oh, he is, like I said, he is on the home run slip right there. Varsho. Oh my! I love this new camera. It's freaking amazing. Look at that. DeLauder, Varsho, and Teoscar. But Varsho is also going on the main slip. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs against Will Warren in the Bronx tonight. We're trusting Dalton to get the job done. Red Sox versus Royals. We're going to get ahead and skip that game. I got a no thank you. I'm sorry. Where's it at? Boston, Billy Willow. Just a big no thank you. It could turn into somewhat of a pitcher's duel. Every time I try to go with the Royals guy and trust their lineup, they screw me over. Suarez could have a good game. He can get rocked tonight. I don't know what's going to happen. I'd rather stay away from it. Same as the Astros versus Twins. Next game up, I think it is Zebby for the Twins and Jason Alexander for the Astros. I think Twins win this game at home. I don't know who to go. I guess Trevor Larnach or Austin Martin, but I don't trust them to go on my slip today. Next game up, all 14 games. Kind of not a great slate today. Just a big old nope. I don't trust the Brewers or the Cubs lineup. I think it could be a pitcher's duel. This can actually be a pitcher's duel today. You got 7.5 total runs for Jacob Mizrowski and Ben Brown in Chicago. Not sure if the wind's blowing in or out, but the guys could get the job done. And I don't, like I said, I just don't think there's a lot of runs scored offensively, and we're staying away from it. Pirates versus Cardinals. I was going back and forth on this one, but at the end, I chose Alec Burleson, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, going against Mitch Keller. All right. Alec is in 3 spot, 6 for 23, 1 home run, batting .261 against Mitch. Think he gets the job done today. He could go Yabo. We left him off the home run slip, but he could go solo. Solo Yabo for Alec Burleson would do wonders for us. Rangers versus Rockies. Next game up in Colorado. Shout out our guy Tim O'Brien. He is out in Colorado right now covering the Firebirds. We got to get that dub tomorrow, Game 4, and force a Game 5. Tim, if you're watching this, sorry you're in Colorado. Kind of sucks. It's all cold and shit, but it's all good. It's all good. Rangers versus Rockies. We got TJ Rumfield, 1.5 bases against Tyler Alexander. Sounds like the same guy from the Astros. What's that guy's name? Alexander, right? Jason, Tyson, whatever their name is. Pretty identical. Maybe they're cousins. Who cares? But Rumfield, 1.5 bases. Tyler doesn't have great numbers against the lefties this year. And then also going back to last year, and Rumfield is just dominating. He's in that 4 spot tonight. I think he goes Yabo. Rumfield at home, very dangerous. TJ get the job done, and you got Ezekiel Tovar and Troy Johnson right behind him. Ezekiel's 3 for 5 against Alexander, so should be pretty easy as long as Rumfield gets on base twice today or gets a double or homers by himself. I can see it happening in the first at bat. A's versus Angels. We're skipping that because Nolan Shunwell screwed us over for $240 last night. Nolan, you're officially banned from all MLB slips. All you had to do was get on base and let Neto bring you in, or Neto get on base and you bring him in. But I guess JT Jin had a freaking game. He's had a no-hitter going into the ninth, and these guys upset it, screwed it up, but it wasn't Nolan Shunwell. So he's banned forever, banned for life, at least for this season. Good luck. White Sox versus Mariners. Next game up, you got Colson Montgomery, absolute dog for the White Sox. Speaking of White Sox, I'm kind of a Southside Chicago fan. Tim said there's not a lot of White Sox fans, around, but I agree, there isn't. You're absolutely right. But I could root for my guy Colson Montgomery. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, batting behind Vargas and Murakami. I think Bryce gets rocked at home today. Bryce Miller, he's only had one start this season. 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 home run. Like I said, I think he gets rocked at home today. Colson Montgomery, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on the main slip. Giants versus D-backs. Did I keep him on there? Nope. We did have Willie Adames yesterday for a hit, and he homered yesterday. But we're going to keep him off the main slip tonight. He's going against Ryan Nelson. Giants versus D-backs. One of the last games on the notebook. I wouldn't be surprised if Willie hit another home run tonight or had 2 hits, 2 bases. We might have to tap into that a little bit later on for a late night slip. Dodgers versus Padres. Don't got too much for that. I do want to do a game stack. Probably should do it with the Giants versus D-backs. You get Emmett Sheehan and Griffin Canning. I got Theo Oscar getting the home run against Griffin. He is, 4 for 13, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 3 strikeouts, batting .308 against Griffin. Theo Oscar, I mean, he's gotten this before for me in Petco Park live. I was watching him live, and he hit a slip for me by hitting a home run at Petco Park. He likes these clutch situations, okay? So, whether this is in the beginning of the game and he's just hyped up and ready to go, or this is going to be late in the game, 7th, 8th inning, somebody's on base, hits a Yabo, 2-run home run to put us up by 2 runs to win the game. We got to get a dub against the Madres tonight. It's just, we got to have it. We got to do it. Emmett, have yourself a game. That is the last MLB game on the notebook. The panel agrees with me. I think we did a good job. You got Cavs versus Knicks, game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. I do got, I got, dare I say it? No, I'll go ahead and rock with Tim again. I'll go ahead and root for his Knicks in New York. They should, it's probably going to be a blowout. They're probably going to win by 15 or 20 points. But we do have a first basket. What the hell is going on over there? AC's turning on. Cool. All right, we do got a first basket, but before I get to that, let's show you the main slip for MLB today. Spencer Steer, 1 hit. Dalton Varsho, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, same as Alec Burleson. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. TJ Rumfield, 2 bases. And Colson Montgomery, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 15 to win, 333. 333. Let's see if I can get a better picture on that one. I don't think I'm going to. It's the best I could do. 3-3. Those owls are just staring at me right now. 15 to win, 333. Spencer, Dalton, Alec, TJ, Colson, get the job done. Let me get locked in on the home run slip real quick. Did Chase DeLauder hit a home run? No, he didn't. That'd be sick if he did. So we got Chase DeLauder, Dalton Varsho, Theo Oscar, Hernandez, all to go Yabo tonight. $8 to win 1,700. Let's see if that could lock in. Come on, camera. There it is. All right. I knew I bought this laptop for a reason. Solid. All right. 8 to win 1,700. We've been close on these boys. Let's get the job done. Chase, Dalton, Theo Oscar. Go Yabo. Leave the yard. And then that's basically it for MLB. I did change it up. I told you guys I think Colson kind of hits a home run, so I do have Chase, Dalton, and Colson. Let's see if we can lock that in again. Boom. Kinda. Sort of locked in. 5 to win 972. Basically all lefty lineup to go Yabo would be sick. And then, like I said, we locked in on NBA, that game 1, Cavs versus Knicks. Josh Hart, first basket, $12 to win 168 to basically pay for all these sloppy bets that we got going on. I'm kidding, they're not sloppy. We're going to obviously hit something. Come on, lock in, cameraman. All right. I don't know about this camera, guys. Okay, there it is. I think that's a little bit. There you go. That's a little bit better. Josh Hart, 12 to win 168, first basket. This could come in a form of a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, which I think he's going to get. I think Jalen's going to find him in the corner, dish it out. Boom! Josh Hart, get it done. And then we do got a little same game parlay game stack. I'm going to read it off and then show you guys and then go ahead and end this episode. OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby? I know I'm saying it right. 2 steals on the night. Josh Hart, 8 rebounds. He's going to come out like an absolute dog. James Harden, 6 assists, as well as Jalen Brunson, 6 assists. Donovan Mitchell going crazy in the Garden, 25 points. Not crazy, but, averages what he needs to get. 25 points. And then Mikal Bridges and Sam Merrill, respectively, 2 threes each. this isn't rocket science. Game 1, just like yesterday, we should have an absolute firework of a game. Guys, okay, so I missed yesterday by I missed maybe like $800 by Wemby on a 1 block and Dork 1-3. Freaking Dork, but I think this cashes for us right here. 16 to win 926. See if cameraman can lock in. There you go. I think you guys get the idea. All right, there you go. That's a little better. All right, those are the slips. Let's get the job done tonight. At least the panel agrees. We're due. We're so due. Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a week or so, week and a half. Notebook is absolutely dialed in. Signed by your boy Juice. Home run slip is absolutely dialed in. We gotta hit a bet. And it's Taco Tuesday, so what better way to do it than on Taco Tuesday? Cheers, you freaking degenerates, whoever's watching this. I appreciate you guys tapping into Lab Session 94, Episode 94. Bet with Juice. Let's hit some damn bets tonight. Peace.